This bulletin is brought to you by Good Morning Vihalia. Enjoy the warmth and indulge in the deliciousness.
Good morning, good morning.
Hello ladies and gentlemen. Now the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission has turned up the heat on the missing former Chief Minister of Sabah, Musa Aman. Yes, you heard that right. The location of this guy is currently unknown. He was last seen leaving Sabah for Kuala Lumpur over a week ago, where he attended an UMNO party meeting. However, he was absent from the UMNO Supreme Council meeting just 4 days ago, and it looks like no one has seen him since. Now, sources from the Graft Buster have told Malaysia Kini that a team of investigators were dispatched to Musa's house in Luyang, Sabah just yesterday, but neither him nor his immediate family were home. So to rewind a little, the spotlight cast on Musa Aman has to do with, yes you know it, drama in the state government following GE14. On the 10th of May, he was sworn in as the 15th Chief Minister of Sabah, but this was short-lived as the BN state government collapsed after a number of state assembly persons and even a Barisan Nasional component party defected. Now Musa is being investigated over allegations of criminal intimidation of the Sabah state governor Johar Mahiruddin. The raid by the MACC was, however, in connection to another allegation that 20 million ringgit was used to gain support for Barisan Nasional to form the state government. Now let's go over to Perlis for, yes, even more state assembly drama. Ismail Kasim, the man whom the state Barisan Nasional apparently named to be the state Menteri Besar, has now rejected the nomination for the post, adding that neither him or the current Menteri Besar Azlan Man should lead the state. Ismail said that the Raja of Perlis, His Royal Highness Tunku Syed Sirajuddin Putra Jamalulail, should appoint one of the 8 UMNO assembly persons as Menteri Besar. Ismail also rebutted the concerns by the Raja, who voiced that Ismail is merely a puppet of his brother, the state BN chief Shahidan Kasim. He argued that his appointment reflected that he is a charismatic and credible individual, citing his post as the SPAN chairperson from 2011 to 2016. Meanwhile, back at the base, de facto UMNO President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi denied allegations that he was the one who issued a message to the BN Aduns in Perlis to boycott the swearing-in ceremony on Monday, an act which courted the wrath of the Raja. DAP veteran Lim Kit Siang is probably already fed up with this show by now, so today he issued a statement floating the idea for a fresh state election in Perlis to put an end to the crisis once and for all. He suggests that the current MB, Azlan Man, request that the Raja dissolve the state assembly to trigger another state election. This call was echoed by the Perlis Mufti Muhammad Asri Zainal Abidin, who said today on Facebook that issues such as 1MDB can become a guide for Perlis to re-evaluate their choices and that fresh polls are a possible solution to satisfy everyone, extending an invitation to candidates of quality who had lost in other states to contest in Perlis so that they will get the best candidates. As far as Lim sees it, although BN won 2/3 of the 15 seats in the state, there will be a change of government in the state should fresh polls take place, as the 47,000 odd voters who voted for Barisan Nasional by now would have realized the enormity of the 1MDB scandal. Meanwhile, at PAS, the state PAS took a swing at Perlis BN chief Shahidan Kasim for disrespecting the Raja's decision, adding that Perlis PAS is ready for any possibilities, including a fresh election. Malaysia's first multi-grains brand. The champion is Good Morning. Sungai Besar UMNO Division Chief Jamal Mat Yunus has been charged. Now, before you cry old news, listen. Most of us know about his recent arrest in connections with a firearms offense triggered by this picture. Today, he was charged under the penal code for being a public nuisance, going back to his gimmick outside of the Selangor State Secretariat, where he smashed several bottles of beer in protest against the state's government's refusal to ban beer festivals in the state. Sinar Harian today reported that the proceedings took place at the Ampang Putri Hospital, where Jamal is undergoing treatment for back pain. The case has been fixed for mention on the 8th of June at the Shah Alam High Court. If he's found guilty, Jamal could be slapped with a fine of a whopping 400 ringgit. Now, let's go over to the police station, where our journalists finally got an answer as to what happened to the bags and boxes that were wheeled out of former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak's home and some apartments linked to him during a series of raids by the police. Here's the Bukit Aman Commercial Crime Investigation Department Chief Amar Singh to break it down for you.
From the 72 bags, only 35 contain cash. Kami telah membuat pengiraan kita daripada 21 hari bulan hinggalah ke 23 hari bulan Dan semalam kami telah duduk bersama-sama dengan pihak bank untuk tally dan membuat estimate jumlah wang yang terkira dalam rampasan kita ni. I can confirm from the 35 bags, we have come to an estimate of 114 million ringgit. Because we have got cash, Malaysian ringgit, we have got US currency and various other denominations kita. 26 different currencies altogether, and the total of this is 114 million ringgit. Untuk pemeriksaan kita telah pun memanggil pihak yang berkecuali. Kita telah meminta bantuan daripada Jabatan Pengurusan dan Operasi Mata Wang Bank Negara dan juga seorang pegawai daripada bahagian audit Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad untuk membuat pengesahan dan untuk mengira wang-wang tersebut. So, di dalam masa 3 hari itu, sebanyak 11 mesin pengiraan telah digunakan dan seramai 21 pegawai daripada Jabatan Pengurusan dan Urusan Mata Wang telah membantu kami untuk membuat pengiraan tersebut.
Amar, I'm gonna let you finish, but I have to wrap things up. Okay, it's Friday night, and you said it best when you said work resumes next week. No one wants to spend their Friday night counting money that doesn't belong to them. Okay, now whose money is it? UMNO's communication team claims that the money belongs to the party because, you know, the party needs to stash their dough in 26 different currencies. DAP Supremo Lim Kit Siang asks if UMNO really knows how much they're laying claim to, and also asks if they're trying to claim the handbags that were seized as well. That wraps up today's bulletin, ladies and gentlemen. Do subscribe to KiniTV on YouTube and Facebook, and remember to head on over to malaysiakini.com for the news and views that matter. Remember, all our videos are free to watch. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic weekend. Back to you, Amar.
Untuk yang kedua, tertinggal lagi sebanyak 37 beg lagi. Daripada 72 beg, kita telah pun mengira 35 beg yang mengandungi mata wang, dan tinggal lagi 37 beg-beg lagi yang mengandungi barang-barang kemas dan juga jam tangan. Saya boleh mengesahkan di sini bahawasanya kami telah pun berjumpa dengan beberapa pakar dari segi untuk membuat pengesahan authentication of these watches dan jumlah juga harga estimatenya bagi jam-jam tangan dan juga bagi barang-barang kemas. Dan kami akan lakukan ini di minggu hadapan mulai daripada hari Isnin kelak.